What's going on, people? In the sunlight today, we're going to be talking about 5 movements that you should be doing. And if you're not doing them, I'm sorry, but you're missing out on athletic potential, athletic gains, and they are going to be the things that actually separate the guys that aren't athletic. They're in pain all the time, they don't know what to do, and the guys that are athletic, they are fighting for longevity, they are fighting for strength, capability, and all that good stuff. If you don't know who I am, I'm Will. I'm a former collegiate athlete who used to play football, but I decided to throw all that shit away to chase my dream of making content, coaching people in the fitness realm, and just chasing this as an athlete myself in CrossFit. This video is going to be for you if you've been in the gym consistently, you've been putting in the work, but something just feels off. The consistency just feels off. The effort just feels off. Something just doesn't feel right, and it could just be something as simple as your exercise selection. These 5 exercises are going to be in no specific order, but they're on this list for a reason, so they each have individual value. Going in reverse order, starting with number 5, we are going to be starting with the weighted pull-up. One of the biggest things that you can control within your life is controlling your own body weight. And if you can't do that, that is where you start. Once you can do that, weighted pull-ups are going to be an extreme unlock. They're going to be working so much more than your back. It is going to be working your traps. It is going to be working your arms, your posterior chain completely. Don't get me wrong, are lat pull-down machines awesome? Yes. But if you can't genuinely control your body weight, it's an issue. Number 4 is going to be the clean or the power clean. This is going to be one of the most foundational movements you can learn. Once you can learn the technique, you can really get it down. You can train this one for strength, but you can also train this for athletic performance. You can use this movement to move heavy weight quick as fuck. And that's the goal when training athletically, training to become capable and training for longevity. It's gonna be moving heavy weight quick. And yes, this isn't every movement, but within the clean, you are forced to get into triple extension. You are forced to get explosive from the beginning of the movement. Number 3, bouncing right off of that, it's going to be the snatch. The snatch is going to be just way more technically hard, and I still struggle with it to this day, and I've been doing it for about 3 months now. It's going to be more taxing on your rear delts. It's going to be more taxing on your hips because you're getting into a deeper, more vulnerable position, but it is going to be the same thing where you are enforcing power, you enforcing strength in areas where you are weak, which if you want to be capable, you want to be strong, that is the way to go. Sure, it might suck at first, but once you get the hang of it, once you build the foundation of these things, it is going to be your superpower. Number 2 is going to be the squat variation. I don't care if it's front squat, back squat, it's one of the best movements that you could possibly do. Again, just like the weighted pull-up, it's going to be training a lot more than just your legs, your back. You're going to learn how to brace your core, your arms. There's just so many things that goes into it that you're training that you don't even know about. And this is going to be one of the biggest things where you can just maximize power output, maximize your strength. The benefit to something like a squat is you can become very technically sound in it very quickly. And what that means is it's going to have a linear path of strength for the most part. Of course, when you get to a very high amount and you get close to your absolute max, it's going to be harder, but that's besides the point. You're going to be able to train strength way easier with a movement like this. Because the one thing I'm telling you is squat, and squat often, because you will become a freak if you do this. And number 1, it's going to be 2 things in one, but it is going to be jumping and sprinting. And I know I talk about this all the time, but this is so fundamental to training for longevity, training to be an athlete, training to perform, just training to be a fucking freak. And if you noticed, all other 4 items are for strength, power, and don't get me wrong, these are too, but these are the only ones that are just different. They're working your tendons, they're working your ligaments to a degree that the others just can't. And when you're actually jumping, you're actually sprinting consistently, it changes the game. And the crazy thing is this is the thing that most people avoid. Most people avoid these movements. Most people are scared to do jumping and sprinting in the gym or outside of the gym. People are just scared. They get comfortable sitting on the machines all day. What I say to those people is do these. Get out of your comfort zone for once and just rip it. Because there's something about moving at full speed, moving at max capacity that is going to allow your body to be resilient, to adapt. Because our bodies are resilient. They do adapt if you're giving it the proper stimulus. Before you go reprogram your whole thing, it could be bigger than this. It could be bigger than this. I'm just listing exercises that I know are proven to work because the basics and being really good at the basics works really well. But if your training has no structure, if your nutrition has zero structure, if your mindset is whack, then these 5 exercises aren't going to fix That's like putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. Because if you're ripping a bro split or you're not training for strength and you're wondering why you don't feel athletic anymore, it should be spitting in your face right now. Start here, use these movements as your foundation and build upon them. And if you do have something that's bigger going on, some bigger issue, the mindset, the nutrition, the training structure, the accountability, that's exactly what I help people with. If that's interesting you at all, there's a link in the description below. I also have a Skool community that's completely free. Go check it out, join for free. There are free videos, there are free communities. I post in extra sauce that I'm not posting to the public. It's good, just go check it out. And if you're here, thank you for watching the video. I appreciate y'all every single week. I got more videos coming out soon.